Okay, welcome back to Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Hopefully the audio is better this time. I switched to my Bluetooth earbuds and now I can use my laptop speaker, but also I can turn on the mic so you can hear the game audio and not the audio that comes through my speakers. Yeah, let's go. Alright, it's still my time. Let's go to bed because there's a lot to do. Gosh. This music is so good. Honestly, the music for Nancy Drew is just top notch. What is this? Boom.
I don't need water right now.
Wastes water. Alright, let's go to the shed.
A face only a gnome could love.
Dang, Nancy. Just roast the frickin' gnome. He didn't do anything to you.
It's locked.
Nancy's catchphrase.
Oh, the key broke off.
What's that crumbly
It's
noise?
locked.
Okay. Let's see how much of this game I can remember. Oh, that's right.
The boat's full of water.
Wow. Give me that. This is officially just kind of speed running the game, but I will, I'll watch the cutscenes so that you can enjoy the nostalgia parts of it as well. Give me that. Gotta get my gas mask. You never know when that will come in handy. I'm talking to Birdman again. Okay. Excellent job. Alright. Let's save real quick because you already know what I gotta do next. What is this music? What? Why do I feel like I'm about to get murdered?
The spark plug is missing.
Oh, that's right. I need the freaking spark plug.
I gotta have some torque.
Gotta have some torque. Okay, so... yeah, I gotta go. Well, let's call Nancy. I mean, Nancy. Wow, I'm Nancy. Let's call Bess. Let's stop this creepy music that's playing right now.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents. You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone. Very funny. So what's up?
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs? She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Her 5 seconds ago. Ghosts? There's no such thing as ghosts. Make up your mind.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Creepy.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
The boat's all bailed out. You should be good to go. Just put your life jacket on, pull the start cord, and let her rip.
I like how I know that. Well, let me hang up on them first.
Bye, you guys.
Ta-ta. Ciao for now.
Gosh. It's funny how they just automatically know what's going on in my life. Like, I didn't even say anything about a boat. How did you know there was one? Alright, time for bed, let's go. Gotta go talk to frickin' Mr. Red.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Are you out here all by yourself?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
So did Sally just not go anywhere during her time here? Like, I don't remember how long she said she was here, but she was like, oh, I got a boat, and it's like, you should just leave. You can't get really far without a spark
You
plug.
mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
Why?
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe
Everyone
you
needs
could take a few
cash.
pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds.
Sounds
You can
dumb.
recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
Gimme.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well,
Which has
these
happened.
woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Call the cops on you, buddy. Alright, let's go back to bed. Alright, well, let me save again. Because everyone knows what needs to come next. Stick that in there. Let her rip. Ah, rip in peace. There's so many good ways to die in this game.
Something must
I
be
love it.
very wrong with this engine.
Oh, it's like you knew that you were about to die, Nancy. Okay. Plus, plus, 0 plus. I gotta use some torque. Let's try that. Alright, Ems Emporium first, so we can get that cassette tape, which we'll never use because we don't need to.
Hey there! Welcome to Ems Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
First of all, it's a nice house. Your shop's a dump.
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll
It's
get
probably
Tucker
her.
Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Yeah.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Wait, so you have a gun I can borrow?
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Well, are you just gonna keep it, Emily? Just gonna steal?
What else
Gimme.
can I do you for?
These so-called ghost dogs left very real
Guess
paw
I'll just
prints.
say everything.
I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I
It's all
think it
the
grows
dust.
on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the
Back
days
in
of
the days of
Prohibition,
Prohibition?
that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
I kind of learned about Prohibition because of this game.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger.
No
I
one
keep
likes
telling
him.
all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got
Wow.
nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small,
I bet you
quiet,
do.
out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, He'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I do, but let me keep talking.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
I need to buy something. I like to think this is how Nancy says that in every store she walks into.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
No, since how she says sandpaper, it's funny.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do.
Okay, it doesn't.
But
doesn't
Mr.
sound
Birdbrain was
funny.
in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Gotta go back and talk to him again.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope. But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares
take my
sold him
time.
are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
I like when I say goodbye to her and then she just yodels for no reason. That's what the South is really like. Okay, since I have the camera, let's go take the pictures of the birds that we can, and then we'll probably call it a day. It's just wandering around the woods until we hear bird noises. Tweet, tweet! Got him!
Tweet, tweet!
Got him. Look at those great graphics. Those birds look so realistic. Tweet, tweet. Oh, what the heck? Okay, now I'm super lost. There she is. Click. And that's all I'm gonna get with... Oh yeah! I always thought that rock would be important somehow. Then it never was. There should be like a shoe around here somewhere too, but I don't remember where that is. Alright, well, we'll go to nighttime, save it, and then call it a night until next time. Thanks for joining. See you next time.